Yeah, that's right. It's a tough training course around here.
It is. We're in the ultimate special forces, spiritual, infinite, Luke Skywalker, Son of God kind of training course. That's what we're in.
That's a wonderful summary, Doctor. I love it. Listen.
Yeah, you can paste that part in. Not the name of our scientist friend. Have him contact me if you have him or any other scientists, and please direct them to contact me. And if they want to be anonymous, that's fine. If they want to give a portion of data, the thing is we've got to build this model, and we have to have a challenge, and we have to also have bring forth data that maybe in other countries like in Europe or Australia or other countries where they know that the chances of civilization surviving if we present the data is much higher than if we ignore it. And if people think, by the way, that they're just going to hide in these little underground layers and they're going to be safe, they're deluded. And I know this from my sources, that if they think they're going to hide in cities 1.5 to 3 or 4 miles below the ground or off-road space platforms and they're going to save their butts, forget it. If we don't come together as a civilization, not even a remnant of mankind is going to survive this. And they're not going to be able to hide down there like the Morlocks in The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. They're not going to survive. So they need to listen that these underground hotels will be their tombs if they don't listen.
Yeah. And you need to shake the tree so that these guys start to come out and start talking.
They are. I know. I can feel it in my spirit. They're already starting to say, oh, I think Eagle's telling the truth. I don't know if I want to go down there. It's kind of scary. Here's how I went when I went to Falcon. They told us our guard was going to bring us through there. July 10th, 1994. He brought us down Garbage Dump Road, 18 miles east of Colorado Springs. I get to the area which is ringed by tactical missile system. He walks over to 1 and 24 bank of retinal scanners, and he takes me and the other doctor that was with me over to an elevator. He says, now hold the sides of the elevator. And I said, why? He said, you'll know in a second. And in a matter of about 10 seconds, we were literally weightless because we were falling so fast we were basically weightless. And then it slowed down real slow, and you could feel the weight coming back on your feet after about 1.5 to 2 minutes. So we were dropping a long way down. How far could you fall in about 2 minutes?
It's like a free-fall parachute jump. That's about 1.5 miles.
Right, it's a free-fall parachute jump, and you're holding the sidewalls of this thing, and then the thing is slowing down. That's what it was like. It was very smooth. It was like, and then it opened up like Star Trek, and the doors opened up. My stomach's still up about probably 1 mile above it. Okay, and I can tell you, even though it was bright and lit, and it was had all the neat stuff in there, I could feel this kind of oppressive kind of claustrophobia. I'm not claustrophobic, okay? You can put me inside a little tiny thing like a cat scanner, and I'm not claustrophobic at all. But I can feel this oppression of feeling like, ooh, people think they're going to survive down these things, like not for months, but maybe years or decades or centuries. They're crazy. And there's 2 of these cities in Russia they built that can hold almost 500,000 people each. Just each of these cities in the Ural Mountains.
Right.
That's nuts. Human beings are not made to use artificial sunlight, live in nuclear reactors, and live inside a rock mountain after the Earth is destroyed.
Yeah, and if they're not crazy when they go in there, they'll be crazy by the time they come out.
It won't take long. They'll make the ugliness of the physical and spiritual appearances of the Morlocks in the Time Machine look like they're beauty queens in the galactic contest for, the queen of the universe.
What, you mean like the Star Wars bar,
Yeah, exactly. It'll be they'll make the Star Wars bar look like beauty queens. Let's put it that way.
That's a good deterrent factor. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a deterrent. And believe me, no amount of plastic surgery will fix it either. Anyway, I hope that levity helps a bit. So I'm glad you could record all of this. And if there's anything else, come up, believe me. As soon as I say the Spirit moves me and I know it, I'll tell you.
Thanks so much.
But that model, I'm hoping, and I'm going to say a little prayer now. May the God of the universe bless all of his children, of all colors and all sentient beings in this universe. May the Council of the Eschaton bless mankind. May all of his children know that this is to be a birthing place of the civilization of the people, not the place of death and destruction, not an abortuary for mankind, not a trash heap or a burnt cinder of a small rock floating around a yellow dwarf star. but a birthing place of a new sentient species that moves to become a being that can shine the light of creative intent on this sector of the galaxy and not be one of the great evil ones causing death and destruction and forcing its will upon other sentient beings. And may mankind rise to the occasion and not be destroyed in this time, and may religion be not an excuse for the killing or the dismembering or the poverty that they want to create or the economic chaos or the crushing of the power of intention to create what we all should be, of all skin colors, of all nations, of all peoples. And may religion be swept away by the revelation of what we are, and that our survival and our transcendence is dependent on that, not on technology, not on geopolitics, not on the galactic horde that saves us in spaceships, but on our transformation is the only thing that will allow us to survive.